Welcome to Net2Phone. In this video, we're going to show you how to set up the click-to-call API so you can initiate phone calls directly from your custom application. First, log into the Net2Phone web application at app.net2phone.com and go to Settings, API Integration, and if you scroll down, you'll see a section related to click-to-call. In here, you're going to need to generate an API key. The way to do this is by entering the name of your custom application. So I'll just put in test app and click generate API key. This will generate an API key for you. I've already set one up for my custom app, so I'm going to use this one, but you'll generate your own and then just click on this little icon here to copy that to your clipboard. The next thing that you're going to need to use is an app like Postman. This app is great for testing different APIs. You can download it for Mac, Windows, and Linux. Just go to getpostman.com. I have Postman up and running. I'll show you that in just one moment. The last thing that you're going to need is to go to support.net2phone.com, go to the knowledge base section, go to developers and API specifications, and you'll see the click-to-call API specification. This is a PDF document that you can take a look at. This has all of the information that you're going to need in order to set up and use the click-to-call API. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this URL, and then I'm going to go over to Postman. I'm going to create a new request. I'm going to paste in that URL. I'm going to set my request type to a post, and then I need to set up authorization. I have to log into Net2Phone in order to initiate a telephone call. So I go to authorization and select basic auth. And there is a second piece of information you're going to need. This number is actually your Net2Phone account ID. You can send an email to support@net2phone.com and request your account ID. The next thing you're going to need is your password. This is the API key that we generated earlier. I've pasted mine in here already. The next thing you're going to need to do is set up the body of the API request. This body is of type raw, and it really contains two elements. These two elements are your user line and destination line. The user line is the Net2Phone account phone number that you want to use as the caller phone number. The destination line is the phone number that you would like to call. The way that the click-to-call API works is first, Net2Phone will call the user line or the caller ringing their phone, whether it's a desk phone, mobile app, or the web dialer. You'll answer that line and you'll hear a prompt telling you, please wait while we connect your call. Meanwhile, we will connect you to the destination line by ringing that destination line, and when they answer, we merge the two lines together and your call is connected. All of that can be done and initiated just via a single click in your custom application, calling the click-to-call API behind the scenes. So what I'm going to do is switch back to Postman, and I'm going to set this up. So I'm going to say user line, colon, and my phone number. This is, again, my Net2Phone phone number, and a comma, and then destination line. And I'm just going to make this my cell phone number. And then I'm going to close that bracket. That is all I need in order to test this click-to-call API. I simply click send. I'm going to notice there's a status 200 OK here. And notice my Net2Phone account is now ringing. So I'm going to answer this. You can't hear this, but I'm getting a message telling me, we process your call, and you can hear that my cell phone is now ringing. If I answer the cell phone, my call is then connected. I went ahead and just answered and immediately hung up. So that's all you need in order to set up the click-to-call API and test it. It's very, very simple. Again, refer to this document if you have any questions. There are a few examples in here. You can even call our click-to-call API via a curl command. If you copy this and paste it here into your favorite text editor, you will need to replace your authorization key. Here in a curl command, this authorization key, we expect a base 64 encoded string. The way to create that base 64 encoded string, I'll show you real quick in case you want to do this. Go back to authorization. I'm going to copy my username and I'm going to go to base64encode.org. I'm going to paste that here, followed by a colon. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to copy and paste my API key afterwards. Here is the resulting authorization key. You can copy that, come in here, paste that into your curl command. Make sure that there is no carriage returns or line feeds without a corresponding line continuation character. Put in your phone numbers you'd like to call, copy and paste this into a command prompt window, paste that in here, and it will initiate the call. And you can see again, my telephone is now ringing. And now it's ringing my cell phone. So again, I'll answer and then just hang up quickly. So you can use, like I say, you can use curl, you can use Postman, however you want to use it. That's the way to test your click-to-call API.